There we go. Awesome. Okay. Hello, everybody. Lots of technical difficulties tonight. Oh, whoa. Okay. My music just kicked in and jump scared me. As you can see with the, let's try to fix that real quick. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a lot. Jeez. Okay. That's fixed. We're all over the place tonight. But hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. Let's celebrate. For some reason, my audio just kicked in. I think it was because my OBS was trying to use my AirPods as a, Hey, is this gonna be better? Okay, I like that. Oh, and it's, of course, it's showing up there. Listening to Zelda ambience. Anyways, yeah, my OBS was trying to use my AirPod. Okay, that just didn't work. Cool. My OBS was trying to use my AirPods as my microphone, and so I couldn't hear anything, and then I switched it because that's why it took me a couple seconds at the beginning of the stream. Regardless, we're behind today. That's okay. We're technically on time, though, so that works out. But yeah, I hope you're all having an amazing Friday. Let's try fixing the music player one more time. There? Yeah, okay. Yep, okay, cool. That will just always be broken, and I'll have to accept that. But yeah, I forgot to charge my headphones last night because I just moved back and I'm like out of my typical stuff. Earlier today, I'm a bit delayed because I was buying a new PC for a server that I'm hosting. Fun stuff. And to also just be helpful with different Python bots, stuff like that. Yeah, let's try to fix the orientation of our camera real quick to be more flat. There we go. So yeah, other than that though, nothing too crazy. I'm actually gonna mute real quick, do something, and then we'll kick off today with our warm-up. And I was also thinking, I want to move, possibly, our streams maybe earlier in the day to maybe 6 o'clock p.m. CST, so, or no, 7 o'clock, so an hour before this. Because then I'd have some, let's see, then my stream would end about 8:30-ish. So then again, I still want, actually no, it's still pretty beautiful outside right now. I just want to be there for the sunset and relax and feel like the end of my day isn't being like truncated, right? Oh, jeez, I just spat my sparkling water onto my page. That is disgusting, and I apologize. Wow. Anyways, well, jeez, sorry about that. Anyways, let's get started. Let's do our warm-up, and yeah, I got an extender USB for my camera, so I don't have to like redo my setup every. Woo! I don't have to redo my setup every night. Because I've had to like tear everything down, build it back up so I can work during the day and do that at the night. I'm in a very annoying position right now for just workflow in general, but we will persist. We'll do our best, right? I'm actually going to move my mic forward so I can kind of, be closer to the page. Probably done some better ghosting there, even though the light turned out mighty fine. But yeah, I'm bought a used PC for about $70, $65, you know. Just sitting behind my setup right now, waiting to be reset. I'm a factory reset all of it, you know, and load Ubuntu onto it so I can, kind of like as a, you know, just a remote computer is always fun to have. I want to experiment with Linux. Nothing too crazy besides that. Pretty sure I paid more in gas trying to get to the place to pick it up than actually paying for it. But yeah, and I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks I'll move my setup once more to a more, I don't know. My current setup is a very awkward position. It's right next to like a giant glass door and several windows. Not necessarily a fan of it, but I mean, it is what it is. If I gotta stay here, I will, but it's a high traffic area. I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't really want my setup to be there, but hey. Let's do about like this. Right there. I think that's good. Nice. Really good from the shoulder today. Also, if I move my stream time, it means I can go to the gym a bit earlier, which means I could go home a bit early. Yeah, it just all works out. Because before stream, I'm just eating dinner. Like, that's not a high-octane, important task. Eating is, yes, but, you know, not to a degree where it should delay things or become a part of my day that just impedes everything, right? I should have ghosted a lot more right there. Very nice. And then, yeah, so once we're done with the... That's the thing, I kind of want to redo it all. I think the construction's there, I just don't like my line work. And then again, we have ink to kind of fix that, right? Yeah, once we're done with our awesome Hyperlight Drifter thing that we've been working on, we'll march into lesson 2, whenever that may be. Maybe that's tomorrow, maybe that's today. Or, not today, the next day. But yeah, we'll see. And yeah, stream tomorrow, I really don't want to delay it. I'm gonna try not to. But it will be our usual 8 o'clock. It's weird to think it's been practically almost a year of Drawbox. Have I improved? Definitely. Am I fearful of not improving going forward? Yes, but we'll try our best. Aye. Every artist has that fear of not improving or stuff like that. Let's do some ellipses and then branches. I kind of just like that warm up to another. Go. Bit wobbly. Let's do a bit larger. I think I'm focusing too much on the line. I need to focusing too much on keeping it straight and perfect rather than just confident and doing my best. So we'll do it one more time. Better confidence-wise. Better. The warm-ups are warm-upping. There we go. Okay, not the best, but we'll do a branch and make ourselves feel better because branch ellipses are smaller degree and somewhat easier for me. Nice. We'll do a small degree right here, large degree in the center. So it means we have a pretty large one right here. Could have probably done with more ghosting. Let's try to keep our major axis the same. I keep changing it by accident. Ah, fell apart right there. That was a bit too much right there, but it's okay. Keeping it super narrow, and then we're gonna have a pretty big increase right here. There we go. Decent all around. Of course, the larger degrees weren't as good as the others, but that's okay. We do remember a critique where having less ellipses helps us out with the connectedness of our conjoined line. Or Frankenline. Forgot it. Since it's the summer, I need to start writing the script for the Lesson 2 review video, and now the Lesson 3. Need more ghosting. Catch myself. Is that the best approach? Feels like it. Too sharp. Oops. Okay, not the best at the end there. We'll do a couple more ellipses and then call it that. Need to loosen up, I think. I say as I don't loosen up. Let's go a bit. I feel like larger ones I just do better at, but that could be false. Let's make sure we ghost more on this one too. Hey, here we go. Also check the YouTube steps, make sure we're going well over there. Good stuff. Ah, that was really good right there for a second. Couple more. I'm a lip spill today. I think that's a great one to end it off on. I think that was pretty solid. Okay. So without any further ado, that was a great warm-up. I need to stop. I need to talk in my regular voice. This tuber voice is getting old. I'm sorry, guys. Not sorry like that I'm changing. Sorry that you guys have dealt with it this whole time. Let's be better. No more. Okay. So yeah, good stuff here. I did it again. Good stuff here. Let us march into our awesome Hyperlight Drifter work that we've been doing. Which, he looks kind of depressed, and he's also missing a face. So, we'll do our best to emphasize that. Let's say we're pretty close to inking, which is a bit daunting because he's missing a cape and a lot of, I think, definitive features. It's just I'm tired of erasing it and then going back to it all. So, okay, let's see. Which pencil was the one with no lead? I should have done that before stream, but we were a bit pressed for time today. Let's also start our hour timer before we forget and then jump right into it. Bam. Bam. Good stuff. Alright. So, let's see, we need the cape, of course. Let's also pop open our ref over here. Cool beans. And also, yeah, the little medallion thing. The chest is looking really flat, but that also doesn't matter because we'll be covering it with the cape. And if you're sitting like this, the cape drapes over. We'll kind of have the cape, what I think we'll do is like this, go around the arm, and then hit the ground. And it's going to go kind of back. And it's going to drape down here, like so. Something like that. Oh, it's kind of hard to figure out, right? for a second, and then it goes back, I guess. I kind of like that. And then, yeah, so the cape comes from here, drapes over, and then goes down. And kind of goes around the entire body, right? Like it goes up to here, and then it doesn't even go that far. It's like kind of this. So if we did it like right there, it'd be droops, goes over here, goes this, droops again, and goes around. Cool. I think that goes up too high. It needs to be like this. Like so. It's very messy right now. I do not appreciate that, but there's not much I can do in that regard. This definitely needs to be like this and then go further. And go a bit maybe sharper like this. Definitely we want a kind of like bend right there, separate from the rest of the helmet. Same thing right here, we want the helmet to go like that. And then we want the little feather things go like that, and then to follow through. Very thin right there. We have the little like so, and these. Doesn't seem too rounded, so we'll kind of go like this, or move it forward more right there. Yeah, that needs to, it's just not symmetric, I don't think. Hey! Yes, Delano, we are back. Thank you so much. Hope all is well for you. We completed the semester. We're back at home. Different setup. I'm hoping to move once again, setup wise. But yeah, very happy to be back. Hope you're doing well. The tuber voice is still activated. I'm a bit upset. Also, let's adjust that focus again. I think that's about good. We need to decide the Drawbox birthday. What day we celebrate our birthdays in Drawbox. We're old. You finished one essay in the middle of writing another? Ew! Hope it goes well. You've been grinding. Assuredly. I have the mask right here. Don't want to make him look mad, I just want to look... Maybe that lines under the eyes will make... kind of sell that. Who knows? Soon you'll be free! Free him. Free him from the chains and suffering of school. Yeah, tiny bit by tiny bit. Break it into pieces. Any problem can be solved by breaking it into pieces, that's for sure. I want to separate this cloak to make it go down a bit. I don't want that complete Yui there. Let's have the hand in front of it, right? I'm being like really meticulous and like sharp with my lines now. Make him look really tired. There we go. Yeah, I'm a bit upset with the construction so far. I'm hoping the inking will turn out really well. Hint, it won't. But yeah, I love Hyperlight, and I'm very happy to be messing with this guy. You weren't here early in the stream, but I was talking. Today I went out and bought a PC to host a server. I'm probably gonna host a Minecraft server with some of my friends or something of the sort. Oh, I forgot. There's also like it's a multi-level cape. So we're actually gonna go down there and then have like 2 parts to it. But yeah, I'm gonna host. I'm gonna also do some data mining of sorts. For my family actually, some stuff that they want research. So why not, right? Kind of looks like a Lego guy. But yeah, super excited to mess with Linux and stuff like that. Some personal automation, such. My friends really also want me to host a D&D server, a DayZ server, close to D&D. No, but yeah, so super excited for that as well. Here's that second kind of cloak. There we go. I'm gonna start erasing the underlying stuff. But what we'll do is we'll kind of do that. I'm in the weird part of the summer where I want to start a bunch of projects and stuff. Like I want to start the lesson 2 video, but I'm still recovering from the burnout of school. Gonna play a bit. Good luck. Hey, huge. Yeah, thank you so much. Hope you have some fun. Go win it. Go win the thing. Win the game. Do the thing. We'll go down here. Oh, the arm's looking a bit crazy now that I look at it. Because we have the pauldron, or whatever it's called, the gauntlet. So yeah, we have that. We have the gauntlet, which goes out right here. Then we have the kind of end of the arm right there. So we're not supposed to see that line in the center. Whoopsies. So that needs to like just go over just a tiny bit to sell that's actual cape. And it's drooping over the form of his arm. This isn't really selling, that's elbow. I feel like the elbow should also just be right here, so that should happen instead. So that should be a bit straight for a bit longer, and then there we go. And this kind of separate that out of that part of the arm. There's not much more I need to erase. I can still see most of what's happening. I feel like we're missing a lot right over here, you know, because like we have the leg. Because, like, that doesn't make sense, right? I really think I erased too much. We've abstracted too much. No! Hmm. That was ballsy. Oof. I lied. Welcome back, Sir Delana. You already gamed. You already won. You traversed all the ranks. Completed all the, completed all that there was, to be honest. Yeah. School is the great energy consumer. It's really hard to avoid it. And really hard to recover from it, too. Like, school has brought me out so much that's transcending things of school itself, you know. It's infectious. And that's why so many people, like, find it hard to, like, work out or take care of their health in school, man. They go outside, hang out with friends, stuff like that. The easy things, or the things we assume that should just come easily, become really difficult and almost seemingly insurmountable, right? That's the line I was looking for. Not the line talking wise, but the line on the page. I feel like the forehead's a bit too big. We could move up the mask a bit. I just like the eyes. But actually, no, I liked where those were. This makes the coat look really heavy. So it should go out like this, but maybe we do kind of that. And make this droop down just a tiny bit more. Almost like a puddle. Oh, thank you so much. We're learning out here. I feel like my character still looks stiff though, but I'm okay with that for now. I'm just gonna try my best to study and then, oh, that looks like the knee inside. But oh wait, we're supposed to see the knee. We're supposed to see like this. They look like he's actually hugging his. Yeah, no. And once we either get to new masters or Proco anatomy and character design, which I'm super excited for, we'll learn so much, and I'm so excited for it. Oh my gosh, I can't describe. I don't sound too enthusiastic, I know, but I am. I'm kind of just like fleshing things out because I'm scared to approach it with ink. I really want to start doing stylization with this too. Like I want to start getting I have a style I really like. Here, let me try to let me of course I don't want to copy someone's style, right? But there's something I want to steal. I love stealing. It's called the Big Catch. I'm not sure if they're actually going to complete the game because I haven't seen any updates recently. But I absolutely love parts of this style. Here's one of the characters from The Big Catch. It's on Steam. It's unreleased. Exactly. I just love it. It's so like, I don't know. It kind of Invader Zim almost. Almost, right? Just the sharp, jagged lines, and yeah, it flows very, very well. And then the really sharp cast shadows. Like, look at that. Like, whoosh. You know, like, everything is very pointy. I'm a fan of very smooth stuff as well. But here, here's another one. Like, I love this so much. Okay, here's another small one. Just the style, very sharp, very, you know. So I want to implement that sharpness here. Because everything I do is really round, right? But if we look at their shoulders, while it is smoother, it still has one line kind of going across everything. Like, there's nothing that's completely round, actually, now that I look at it. Let's pull up another one. But yeah, man, this game I'm so interested in. It's a PS2 style collectathon. I highly recommend Wishlist. Yeah, it looks so great. I've been following it for ages now. And yeah, so I really hope it releases. It would be wonderful to see that, but this is what we're going for on this one. I want to master two-tone. Not that I'm just scared of color, because color is a beast in and of itself, right? And also we're just going to remove that inner part of the coat. It's a bit confusing to look at. And instead, for this part, the tunic will actually add the little pendant thing. And then we'll flesh out this bracer. That's what it's called, a bracer. But yeah, so that's cool. Reminds me of Urbano, Legends debut. A game I kickstarted. Okay, wait, let's look at this. Urbano. Oh, okay. Yes, I see it. I definitely hear it. Let's find a better one for it. This is somewhat better than the first image I saw. Very sharp. I like it. I like it. Yeah, like, once again, you can kind of see here, you know, the shadows inside of it. Very sharp, very linear. That's the thing. I don't want, like, totally sharp. Like, I'd say this is probably the best example I can give. Like, that also, the Urbano one. Delano and Urbano. Some things can be round, right? So I guess, like, planar. A very planar shape. And God, just look at this character's design. A fishing-oriented, somewhat sea creature looking. Has the hat, has the main thing, you know, the boots, the fishing garment, yet a very cool stylized, like, shortcut jacket. The gloves, obviously. Every character for, like, a PS2 game, very big hand / gloves. Like, you see that in Luffy in One Piece, too. Not Invader Zim, oh my gosh. Psychonauts, right? Especially the Psychonauts style. So I love that being carried over here. And yeah, so let's do it. Yeah, anyways. I keep distracting myself. I just love it so much. It's so cool looking. So yeah, here, like, we'll try to do that with our pen. I see it. I definitely see it. I've always been a fan of characters with just gigantic hats and coats. That has been, like, a favorite of mine. But less, like, of what Ralsei was going for. I believe that's... I've always pronounced it wrong. My friends always made fun of me, but I'm going to say it. I'm not in, like, the Ralsei core. I don't know, like, how to call it. Just, like, it's seen... Did I never start the timer? Delano, I'm docking your pay. Dang it. How long have we been going? It's 8:30. And I think we ended at 17. So it's only been about, like, 15 minutes. So actually, we'll set it, like, a 45-minute timer. Because, yeah, it's been 40 minutes. So another 20. Yeah, okay, 45 minutes. That's pretty good. Yeah, Ralsei, I'm not going to say it's, like, a cute kind of, like, thing going on. It's just, I want mysterious. I want something... Oh, my God, what? There we go. Yeah, I want something... Yeah, just mysterious. I like the mystery for those characters. Anyways, so yeah, let's try to do that here. Obviously, this is only possible because this person has just a wonderful idea of their understanding of 3D, like how the boot twists, how we see this boot towards us, this one to the side, and of course it's being foreshortened because it's stepping away. Somehow this simple, like, almost, what is it, pentagon right here, if you like connected all the edges, still is facing towards us. Meanwhile, this is wrapping around. This obviously very easily wraps around. We have this plane right here. Stuff, I just love it. It is so good. It's so awesome. And we can even extend that to here. Just it's ironic, the inconsistencies between this boot, this one has like a thing wrapping around, which, oh wait, you wouldn't see it because the waist is like right here, so you wouldn't see that in there anyways. Would that line there make sense? Just makes his butt look big. And we could just make a sharp shadow there. Let's simplify. And also what they do, I'm going to highlight here, is to give it form, we have the shadows. The shadows give it its rotundness. Like if you just did this without any color or the same color inside, it would literally just be like a triangle. But instead we have this to indicate this is the top of the boot. This is the top of the boot right here. Or traveling up along the side of it / kind of the front. It is pretty 2D right there. So yeah, cast shadows definitely indicates contoured form here. So we should do that here. The boots are a bit difficult because they're a very round thing, but if we, yeah, let's go very light, just... I always overdo it, but we're just going to keep it simple. And man, I played TF2 with my friends last night. I forgot, like, what a good game is like. Like, an actual enjoyable piece of media. I've been playing so much Rainbow Six, and, like, we lose because we're paired against champions. I'm a copper. The matchmaking sucks. There's there's still hackers in TF2. It's just this utterly unenjoyable experience because either you're absolutely winning or you're absolutely losing, and there's not really... It's very rare that there's an in-between. And meanwhile, TF2, and solo queuing Siege is just a death wish, you know, team-oriented, and like knowing your team is everything. Meanwhile, TF2, you can solo queue, have fun, you can carry, you could get carried. People are incentivized to work as a team, because like, I guess it's just the team sizes are so large. Meanwhile, in Rainbow, you're incentivized to not play as a team because you could just win as a TDM meta. But that's only if you're really good, but yeah, it's there, right? Anyways, now that we have this, we're going to sharpen things up. So we're going to just try stealing from the style, right? So we want like the boot to be kind of like this. Oh, it was a bit too sharp. Maybe we could have like a sharper middle part right there. Let's not try to be too sharp, right? We just want to just basically confident strokes all the way through. Kind of makes it more pointy, more knight armor-ish. And that art also, just going to add to it, this being very polygonal serves towards the game being PS2 style. Like, it complements it. So when you look at the box art and then you look at that, you're like, not like, oh, you know, it's like high fidelity and it doesn't look right. No. I don't know, I'm not totally a fan of what I just did right there, but... Oh wait, we're cooking. Wait a second. Okay, I'm not a fan of like that parallel one. I feel like there should have been one at the heel back there instead. Okay, that one goes too far. We want it to end like right there. This one, we could actually have it like go like this. And then we have the legs. We don't want accidentally like lines that accidentally merge into each other. So we're gonna drop the thing. Alrighty, this time I'll be in game. Good luck. Good luck to you, Delana. Thank you for joining. I'm the perfect, like, matchmaking streamer. Just pop in, say hi. I've been wanting to make, like, a fun, like, 2D game. That's kind of, meant to be played intermittently. Like, the game rewards you for, like, not, playing in a long format, so you're encouraged to play it between, like, matchmaking and stuff. Really get that media brain going. Go back to our guy. Can help us with the hand because we have like this part, and then we drop. I don't feel like it's this sharp in different places, right? Like, I feel like that's just too much lineage. I appreciate it, but, you know, like, we need this right here, this, as a kind of shadow. That goes out right there. A bit of a shadow like that. I'm gonna drop the helm just a tiny bit. Making it a bit horn-like. Actually, no, it shouldn't curve back on itself like that. I think that's a bit of a bad choice. Going, this definitely curves like that. Okay, I kind of like it. We're exploring. We're getting used to it. I feel like this is still a bit too round, but we'll be okay with that. Too large. Also off-center a bit, but we're gonna do like this. And then we'll do our tassels when we actually do the whole thing. Cool, okay. Let's take a quick water break, and then... Guys, I have a bit of a crazy idea. Only if Delano was here for this. I kind of want to hit it with the brush pen. Also, this is not the full drawing, by the way. Like, what if... I don't think this is a job for the brush pen. Mainly because, here, I'm going to just test something out right here. I feel like if we had a Pentel... I saw it, Grimjoy really recommended it as, like, a starter pen. Because, like, this, if I want to make, like, a... We have these, like... You know, like, it's not perfect. Right? We get those, like... Very nice looking, but not what we want brush strokes. Meanwhile, if we hit it with a nicer pen of sorts, if I could find one. Also, I think one distinguishing factor of this is that varying line weight. Like, we're thick right here at the beginning, we get thinner at the end. And so I think, yeah, we don't want something as dramatic as this. We're going to keep it out for the shading. But here, where did I put it? Here, I'll be right back, guys. And we'll also get a water break while we disappear. We broke the one of the older pins, but we still have these, right? If we take the 2, honestly, I'm kind of tempted towards the 4mm, because that's still generally what we want. So we'll try out the 4mm, and we'll just go over this with some pretty confident lines. And yeah, we'll erase it up a bit too. We don't want to be too extreme. Let's get it. Yeah, so erase it just a bit everywhere. Man, I made some spicy ramen earlier, and like I could still smell it. Like it is spicy. I make sure the whole kitchen feels it. And yeah, I can still like smell the powder. Anyways, so yeah, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna do as many sharp lines as we can. So like this. Kind of want to like taper the heel right there just to emphasize. Don't want to overshoot, right? And then we'll have like these. Many of these don't actually make sense, but yeah. We're still gonna add them, right? And we'll choose actually to fill them in, kind of like Uncomfy recommended. So I'm actually gonna make that one longer. So don't want to make them too infrequent like this where it just looks like chips or like I messed up. Ironically right here I actually did mess up, but we'll do it like that. And then things like this, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go like out, in, like that. I'll thicken up lines to kind of like differentiate between areas. Here the legs will be a bit difficult. I'm gonna do like this, and then we'll go down from each of them. Like so. We definitely color that one in. That. Kind of go like this. I'm liking it so far. We'll go up. I don't really know what to do from here. I'm actually going to add another line to these. Give it a tiny bit of weight. I don't know. We'll just keep it for there for now. We'll do a gauntlet. I think the difference between a gauntlet and a bracer, which I keep messing up on, is a gauntlet has like hands. They're like areas for fingers. Meanwhile, a like this is a glove slash technically I guess a gauntlet is a metal glove. But a bracer is just one thing that goes up to there, and then we have like these leather gloves. Maybe that's the difference, I don't know. Go. Then what we're gonna do is, I'm actually gonna decrease the size of that. Then we have the leg right here, or the thing. Don't want to confuse that for the bicep, so we'll make sure those lines don't really convene properly by adding that like line going out, continuing. Hand-wise, we got to be careful. So we have that kind of like wrist down. This, then top part of the hand. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We all mess up, dang. Okay. Looks like almost like a glitch in lighting right there. And right here we have this part of the hand. We need to make the wrist look like it's dropping more. That's not like following it, so we'll go like this instead. Probably should have been rounded a bit more at those corners. And then what we're going to do is have a slight... Nice. Overdoing it a bit. Let's keep it simple. And so yeah, here we have the leg, which is going to go across. Oops. We can kind of go like, make it a fabric thing. Double that one up. bit overdoing it with the ink, but that usually happens. I mean, I think we don't need to fill everything in. I think that's one stylistic choice we need to obey, is like not everything has to have a line to it, right? Or a fill into it. We're not thinking about our lines right there. That's unfortunate. Nice. We can have our little crest right there, whatever that is. Yeah, definitely too much ink down here. Or if like we had any, we should be doing stuff like this, right? I think leaving, yeah, we should leave a couple. It could look like accidentally, like I didn't fill it in when I should have, which is a very real possibility, but oof, that part was very scary. A bit too much right there on accident. Ink is tough, man. Definitely should get a lot darker in here. For at least most of it. Nice, nice. Nope. Oh, okay. That's a eraser. I was gonna be like, what? Yeah, so definitely too much ink on the hands. We were trying to cover up and then... Yeah. Don't try to cover up stuff, I guess. Let's see, there. See, I like shadows like that. Just like long, like... Not even like that. They have like sharpness to them. Maybe a little bit of fire aspect. Bane of Arthropods. Does Bane of Arthropods have any like real helpful thing other than like spider spawners? Like, is that all it is for? See, now we're a bit too dark up here and it doesn't correctly separate itself from the rest of the leg, which we went a bit too high right there, but that's fine. Too much. We're spamming a bit. We'll stop. Calm down, think about what we want to do. So like we'd have like something like this. I think the boots, I knew most of what I was doing, and like here it's just a bit excessive. Yeah, we're overdoing it. Dang it. We always do that. We got close though. I think there's some areas we definitely did well on. Like this. Like the whole boot lower area, I think we did great. I think it's the areas where we got less confident and more chicken scratchy. So let's just be more confident going forward. As easy as that, right? Yeah, same thing with the diamond in the middle, unless we do this. Interesting. And then what we can do over here. We're gonna start adding those tassels in. I'm gonna make them all black. They call me Two-Tone Terror. They don't actually call me that. One day they may. All the world will hear about Two-Tone Terror. Nice, nice. Make these a bit more confident. That was a bad idea. See, that just bothers me right there, but I don't think there's a good way of dealing with that. So we'll leave it as it is for now. And we'll go, well, actually, I think we definitely need to add, like, some shadow to the cape and lower area. I'm not sure if we should make that entire diamond dark, but we definitely should. Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Something of the sort. We're experimenting. It's fun. How we're doing on the YouTube side. Cool. Still going. Always scares me that it'll just randomly cut at some point. I won't notice. Okay, so now, here's the thing I've been waiting for, is we're going to draw a justice, or no, a judgment behind it. One of the monsters from the game. Monsters, enemies, whatever you want to call it, an entity, if you will. I'm not happy about the eyes, but I don't really think. That should have been a bit more rotated, but it's okay. I like how the negative space, or not even, just the space in between is starting to form this like coat around him, which wasn't my initial intention. I'm not that skilled, but it did do something, so I like it. Definitely went overboard, but who cares? And as I say overboard, I keep going overboard trying to correct poor line work. Yeah, at this point, the only poor line work that there is seems to be me not committing all the way. Like, even if I overshoot, that's fine. I just need to be more commitmental with this. We're also going to flip over this page. Oh, geez. Maybe not. Get back here, I guess. Okay, so yeah, let's draw Judgment behind. I'm not really sure, because, like, part of me wants to draw Judgment just, like, 3D. Or 2D. But yeah, I guess, like... Yeah, let's see if it's dry. Oh, I dropped my pen. Yeah. Let's start erasing it. Lots of force. Trying to get to the sides I know I worked on, like, not as recently. Sometimes I just pressed a bit too hard with the pencil, I think. Gives credence to stop using mechanical pencils for sketching like this. Despite how much I love them. Okay, we'll leave it right there for now. Don't think that's the end of the world. I want to add shadows beneath the feet, but it'll just make the feet look longer, I guess. So I'll just make the lines thicker for now. And this covers up most of the tassels, but I think that's okay. I've decided, after much deliberation, to fill in those. Hey, went over. Brush pens, one day will fully control you. That sounds evil. I apologize, brush pen. I respect your autonomy and potential going forward. And we'll leave this here. And now we'll do the judgment. Actually, no. I feel like that just needs to be darkened. Cool. So the judgment, we want to... I'm also going to film this. Kind of like going full hog into the... just complete everything cast shadow portion of this. This is going to be an interesting one. Because the judgment is like entirely dark. So I'm not really sure how, because I wanted it definitely like creeping over, like looming over. Like this, right? And then we have the eye thing. I feel like the degree's slightly off there. But there, I had the right idea. Let's do more of a... So we have this, right? But let's give it some dimension. I mean, the degree has to be smaller there for it to... I'll stick with a sphere for now then, and then we'll make it a bit more ovular, but yeah, we won't... Because we want it to kind of like looking down. But like... I want it like really just looming. That's the best word I could describe it. I can't really capture it with a shape easily yet. I think that first ellipse was the closest I've gotten. But like... Come on. I had it in the first place. I need to like visualize it correctly. because now it just looks flat to me. I think I have an idea of why. It's the axis that I'm drawing it at. I hate doing this many searching lines, and we really need to lock in regards to that, but... And I'm just getting eraser shavings all over my desk. But, like... bit too much. Trying to see in perspective. Okay, let's not draw this 100 times. Let's try to... Or we could end it off here. Oh yeah, we're on time. Wow, time went fast. Jeez, okay. So, yeah, wow, jeez, time went fast. Oh my gosh. So, what did we do today? We'll actually reset the timer. Bop, bop. Today we drew this. I mean, we inked it. I really liked what we did. We tried going for that art style like I talked about. The face looks a bit flat. The eyes are, I think, just too close together. The boots and that lower area, I think I did the best on. Same thing with kind of the cape. We obviously just got a bit too flustered here, and I think it's just because we didn't have confident line work. We did chicken scratch. We kind of lost our focus, and then we regained it later. And yeah, this, we kind of messed up right there. That's a bit of a very dense looking thing compared to the rest. And if we want to balance it out, we can kind of go like this. I wanted to initially like add a thing around the boot. To kind of like separate it from the rest of the leg, but that didn't really work. So, yeah, it looks like a Lego guy. I'm not gonna lie. I think the shapes kind of complement the character though, the very sharpness of it. We definitely overdid it. There's much more to learn. All right. But I think we did a wonderful job there. So we march on, as we say. There, nice. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Oh, no tuber voice. I forgot. I'll try not to. Just be super monotone. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I don't really have anything else to report on. We're going to try to stream the same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. CST, as we usually do it. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, we do want to move the streams an hour earlier every day to 7. We still have to see about that. But in the meantime, let's stick to our normal schedule. And yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say my usual thing. I almost just said it. Thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. And also, yeah, actual end screen. Last time I didn't have an end screen, so yeah, bye.